Hello, my fellow Guardians. This is Malucha, and welcome back to Destiny 2. It's a new week, meaning that we are gonna take on some new challenges, of course, and we've got a new quest as well. So if you look at our quest objectives for this week, the seasonal challenges. So we got Provocation as a seasonal, speak with the Splicer servitor and complete Path of the Splicer 4 and defeat champions anywhere in the system. Bonus progress for champions defeated in Override or in Expunge. Yeah, we need to defeat champions this week, apparently. Ethereal Splicer collect ether by playing Strikes, Gambits, Crucible. So I got that one 100% perfect. Trials of the Tinker. Unlock artifact mods, 12 out of 12. Perfect. We got Precision Calibration. Calibrate marksman weapons, scout rifles, sniper rifles, linear fusion rifles by landing precision final bows. Bonus progress against Guardians. We got Momentum Crash. Defeat Guardians in Momentum Control. Earn bonus progress with Zone Advantage. Momentum Control. Is that another PvP? Like the the rocket launcher one that we had? Definitely want to take a look at that. 75 Guardians defeated, so okay. We got Draconian Protocol. Defeat Wyvern boss in Override and defeat powerful Vex anywhere in the system. Bonus progress for Vex defeated in Override or Expunge. Fusion Rifle Splicer in Override or Expunge. Defeat combatants with fusion rifles. Pretenders Delve. Complete the last sector on Legend or higher. Okay. We got High Value Hunter. Defeat powerful combatants in Gambit. Earn bonus progress for defeating high value targets. And then we have Vanguard Chosen. Complete any Nightfall strike on hero difficulty or higher to 3 Nightfalls. And we actually get a Nightfall weapon as the reward for that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm kind of wondering if the Nightfall weapon that would drop is the Nightfall weapon of that week. Or if it's just a random one out of the Nightfall weapon loot pool that we have for this season. And yeah, Bright Dust, some Bright Dust. We got 150 decrypted data, 150 decrypted data over here. So again, 300 decrypted data, pretty easily obtained. As you can see, week 3, 6 out of 10 not completed yet. I don't have my reputation up yet. I didn't do all the bounties I needed to do, and then I still didn't do the labyrinth in 10 minutes or less. I'm getting closer, but not just there. So yeah, an impulse rifle. It's actually pretty difficult because a lot of enemies die really fast, so you're not able to get in the amount of kills I would think you would get. So yeah, I still have some work to do, and then especially with the new ones this week. But yeah, let's look at Provocation and the Path of the Splicer 4 quest for this week. And another... Every time I do this, it seems we're going a season rank up. That's actually pretty cool. Where do we need to be? Nothing to talk about here.
The path leads you to me once more, Guardian. This endless night presses down on us all. I hear the city groan with the strain. The dark brings sickness now. Few can find sleep. The people hear of your triumphs against the Vex, but they see only dark skies above. They are being bent, and some may break. I will aid if I can. I will not be proud, but let the citizens see that we are suffering with them. I have faith they will see us for who we are. The light always shines through in the end. But for now, the work must begin again. Go.
Okay, so the endless night is getting worse, Midrex says. He can hear the city groaning under the strain. The Laksmi and the House of Light are suffering alongside the city's citizens, but they are regarded as suspicious. Suspicions? With suspicion, okay. He has faith that your progress as a splicer will collapse the Vex simulation, but he says the night muffles even the impact of our victories. The people hear of your triumphs against the Vex, but they see only dark skies above. he says. They are being bent, and some may break. Okay, so charge a gauntlet, did that one. So for the next step in the quest, complete an override and use your key code to unlock a conflux chest. Launch override via the destination hub in your directory, and this week it is... I have no idea where it is this week. It's back on Europa. Okay, so I'm not sure if that is the only... because with the battlegrounds, I think we got 5 different locations, if I'm correct. 4 or 5 different locations. So far, it's only 3 for the override. So yeah, we're going back to Europa. Do an override mission, and we need to do 3 conflicts just for our pinnacle. Alright, step 4 out of 8. Complete expunge sticks on the moon. Wait, the last expunge. That wasn't on the moon, right? Where was it? Wasn't the last expunge? Yeah, expunge was on the Tangled Shore, but now we have an expunge on the moon as well. Ooh, look at that. Okay, new expunge mission. Okay, so expunge mission on the moon complete, and we're gonna need to talk to Ikora. And yeah, I'm not gonna show you the expunge mission because it kind of lasted longer than, well, not what I expected. I knew it was gonna take longer than I thought. So yeah, I'm gonna split the episode up into well, 2 episodes. One where we do Path of the Slicer today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna show you the complete run of the expunge mission. Because I don't want to bring out 40, 45, 50-minute videos of Destiny, because people are just not interested in watching them. So I'm gonna kind of split them up into 2 different episodes, where one we take a look at all the Path of the Splicer quests and quest steps, and then one where we actually look at the new expunge mission, the new labyrinth, and it is a doozy. So be sure to check in tomorrow for the new expunge. Let's go see what Ikora has to say.
There's been a disturbance, sabotage in the Laksmi camp. This wasn't just an attack on their ether stores. Someone wanted to send a message. Our citizens forget who they were before they found the safety of the city's walls. It's easy to mistake change as the front line of a battlefield. But this is a time for level heads and compassion. Saint 14 is already en route to investigate. I trust him, but he is torn between duty and doubt. And Lakshmi? The Vanguard has tolerated her broadcasts, as Zavala doesn't believe it's our place to interfere in civilian politics. I see now that was a mistake. We can't allow anyone to jeopardize our alliance with the House of Light, no matter their motives. Our citizens must see that the Eliksni are people, just like them. Get down there. Be the calm the city needs. Hear out grievances and keep tensions low while I root out the perpetrators. It's time that Lakshmi and I had a little talk.
In the last broadcast that Lakshmi did, she was telling that Ikora and Zavala were kind of like the dictators of the tower and of the citizens. And, well, from what I can hear now from Ikora, she's kind of right. But on the other hand, it's not up to Lakshmi to actually entice the people to go after the House of Light, because they are, from all we can see, good people or good creatures. How the hell do you... Okay, Ikora reports that someone sabotaged the House of Light camp in the Eliksni quarters. I instantly thought that it was I instantly thought it was her, Lakshmi. This wasn't just an attack on their ether store, she says. Someone wanted to send a message. Suspect that Lakshmi 2's radio messages triggered the unrest. Vanguard has tolerated our broadcast, as Zavala doesn't believe it's our place to intervene in civilian politics, she says. I see now that it was a mistake. She sends Saint 14 down to the Eliksni quarters to keep the peace and asks you to join him. Be the calm the city needs, she said. Right, so we're gonna need to go back to the Eliksni quarters. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been there. Witness this situation. So locations, destinations, helm, and
Sorry.
go. Like sneak quarters. It's kind of strange for me. I kind of did a video on the lore I did there, and it's one of the, well, in the last month at least, best videos that I've released. I hadn't the slightest clue that people were so interested in the lore of this game. It's actually really nice to see because I love the storylines behind Destiny 2. Let's see what they have to say.
You see what was done. Our ether tanks smashed. Our supplies stolen. Our home defaced.
I cannot find any witnesses.
This is not surprising. The locals have been under enormous pressure. You're lucky it was not worse.
This destruction helps no one but the Vex. Please, instead of teaching your people to fear us, tell them the truth.
The truth is that your kind has preyed upon us for as long as we can remember. There's nothing I can say that will make them forget.
House Light has never raised arms against humanity.
Your houses and titles are layers of politics. You're still fallen.
You promised us your protection.
And you've had it. We allowed your brood to squat and chitter here in our city. But still, the Vex simulation persists. If you're displeased with how you have been treated for your failure, then I suggest you camp elsewhere.
I really don't like
Your
her.
people destroyed what little we possessed. Now we have nothing. Nowhere to go.
Humanity faced a challenge like that once. We banded together and built a city with walls to keep our enemies outside, where they belong.
I really don't like her.
We hear her broadcasts, but more than that, we feel the energy of her words in the air. Sharp as blades pointed at an enemy. At us.
You cannot ask people to live alongside their monsters.
Listen to me now, Saint. Let me tell you something about monsters. Once, in a city grander even than yours, we prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back. A creature fueled by hatred. It tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us. Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage. In its eyes, even the most innocent of Laksmi were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead. It would shake off the rot and rise again. And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none live to speak of these horrors. It called itself the Saint. My people must now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
And it was Saint 14 himself. That is the monster that tore through the Fallen. And now they see them as the... Yeah, comes around, goes around, I think. I don't think that's the right word of choice. Choice of words. But yeah, it's not nice. But I really don't like Lakshmi. Like, I really, really don't like Lakshmi at all. Like, I had it in the previous episode where there were broadcasts. I really like her. And then, yeah, like I said, the saint was a monster is in the eyes of the beholder. I guess what they say. Like they said in Jurassic Park, for a canary, a cat is a monster. It's the definition of monster, I guess. So, yeah, this is some intriguing plot twists here. Like I said before, I really love the storytelling. And they did it really well in the previous season, and they are doing it really awesomely in this season as well. So we need to go to the Elixni Wing in the helm and receive the message from Lakshmi 2. Really want to see what she has to say for herself.
Guardian, I regret you had to witness my outburst earlier with the fallen leader. I am not a diplomat, and sometimes I can be terse. I know terrible things have been done in the name of the city. In the name of the future war cult. In my name. You understand, though. The city is a living thing, and it is rejecting the fallen, like a fever burning out an infection. I will speak to the fallen leader. Tell it that the future war cult will personally replenish their supplies when they are ready to move on. I do not wish them to think badly of us. I know they are your associates. What a city we would have if everyone's heart was as big as yours. Have you heard the song of the people echoing through the city? Rise up as one, march toward the sun. The words of people reaching for dawn in this endless night. People who have still not given up hope. Neither have I. And if you were wondering, this was not the conflict I have foreseen. No. That will come later. Unless I can stop it.
The only thing I could think of was just shut up. Just shut up. Lakshmi 2 expresses regret at her terse words towards Mithrax. No, she doesn't, liar. But she seems more apologetic about her own behavior than the attack on the Elixni. She tells you such an action was natural. The city is a living thing, and it is rejecting the fallen like a fever burning out an infection. Because you entice the people to do that. I really don't like her. I will speak to the fallen leader, she says. I tell it that the future war cult will personally replenish their supplies when they are ready to move on. I do not wish them to think badly of us. That's exactly what you're doing. Oh. Speak with Mithrax through the Splicer servitor in the Elixni Wing of the Helm. Mithrax.
I have no words left to speak. Lakshmi too. The saint. I do not know if I reached them. In truth, I do not know if I even reach you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The darkness of this night weighs on me more than any other. Know this. I will not stop fighting for those in this city. Even those who did this. The light passes through us all. We focus it through the prism of our will. Those who attacked us were blinded by fear, poisoned by venomous words. They were focused badly. Bent badly. But they are not truly our enemies. We will not seek vengeance. We are not the monsters some believe us to be. Walking the path of the light takes strength. That is what we will remember tonight, as fear and hunger gnaw at us. As our hatchlings sleep in ashes.
Okay. Whew. The attack on his people left Mithrax shaken and despondent. You can hear the frustration in his voice even through the servitor. Although he feels betrayed, he refuses to retaliate. He tells you he won't stop fighting to protect the very people who took up arms against the Elixni. The light passes through us all, he says. We focus it through the prism of our will. Those who attacked us were blinded by fear, poisoned by venomous words. Yeah, screw her. But they are not truly our enemies. He says it's not easy to walk the path of the light or of forgiveness, but he and his people will walk it nevertheless. Man, I so feel for this dude. Okay, time to clean the floor and sit my ass down, like I always do. So yeah, if I look at the time of this video, I do believe that I'm gonna do the new expunge mission in a different episode. So you're probably gonna see that one release after this episode tomorrow. Because that one alone is like 60 minutes, and if I need to edit it down, I don't really like to edit down my stuff. Like the complete run through it's much more fun to see than just pieces of the run through. I believe might not be alone in this, but yeah, like I said, this is where I'm gonna wrap up this episode. A whole bunch of lore, a whole bunch of stories, and a whole lot more reasons to kind of hate hate certain people, but yeah, that's nothing we can do about it. We'll see where this story brings us. If you want to see more of my quest progression or my let's play here in Destiny 2, just hit that subscribe button. It would help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.